I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna introduce him.
He just walked in and took a seat.
I want to make sure I pronounce it right.
LaSharne.
Yeah. LaSharne.
Like yarn, but LaSharne.
But that's how I say yarn.
Bow.
LaSharne.
Okay.
Hard R.
Hard R.
LaSharne.
Ain't no hard R's on the show.
LaSharne. Is that all your handles too? That's awesome.
No, my handles are Share Her World, like the Mary J. Blige album.
Share Her World?
Yeah.
All right. I'll let you say that at the end.
Everybody phones on silent?
That's fine.
Mav's not.
Listen, I reminded myself to remind these guys to remind me. Okay. I'm good today.
Are we recording?
We're always recording.
We're always recording.
Parents strongly caution the following programs are intended for mature audiences over the age of 18. These programs may contain some material that many parents would not find suitable for children and may include intense violence, sexual situations, coarse language, and suggestive dialogue.
Hey everybody, this is Vianci with the Let's Talk After Dark podcast, and with me as always,
Benny.
and
Mav.
we have our special guest LaSharne.
Hi.
And our ghost friend Leo, who's pretty much off the grid and doesn't have any social media. I want to start off by saying my prayers go out to Kobe Bryant's family. That is extremely tragic, and I am extremely sad, and as well as we all are here at Let's Talk After Dark about his passing.
Just his daughter,
Everything, Gigi, everybody else that was on the phone.
Yeah,
it's a very sad situation, and he was honestly one of the greatest players that ever touched the game.
Can we talk about one thing though that I wanted to just mention
Before we get into your information?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, how we just skip?
I'm only because it's fresh right now. I don't want to go back to it, but I just want to talk like from. Actually, we can go back to it. Let's learn about her. Let's learn about you.
Oh my gosh, it was flowing.
It was, but I feel bad now. Like
so you're gonna get a very hard crash course on how the flow of this show goes because there is none.
All right.
Squirrel. Yeah, word up. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I am LaSharne. I'm 26. I'm a Gemini. Okay, sorry.
And that's where we stop the show.
So before you get any further, if I'm ever on a first date and a girl asks me what my sign is, I immediately get up and walk out.
Why?
I will not deal with that crazy.
How's that crazy?
Because you're trying to make an assumption of who I am as a person.
And you're a Gemini.
Sign.
You're a Gemini. Just stop there, please.
Okay, well.
He's doing exactly what I'm afraid
There's
of.
more than just your sun sign. Everyone knows their sun sign.
Oh, please
Also,
explain.
you know.
Please explain.
Okay, so.
Both y'all niggas crazy.
We live in the real world, walking amongst you dead
Are you
folks.
Sag?
Am I what?
A Sag?
No.
He's a veg.
Only on the weekends. Stop it, you savage.
No.
So you have more than one sign. Like you have each planet holds a special place in the sky when you're born in a constellation. So you have a sun sign, your moon sign, a Venus sign, a Mars, a Saturn, a Neptune, a Uranus, a Pluto.
Well, sometimes Pluto, right?
No, it's really a planet.
Like sometimes.
No, all the time. All the time, it's a planet. So you have
We're just gonna walk by. She just said Uranus.
Grow up.
Never. Sorry.
So
We're talking about this all night now.
the planets are in a constellation when you're born. So all those constellations mean something to you, to your specific makeup. So everyone knows that they're a Gemini or a Sag or Virgo, all that, but there's more to it than just your sun sign. So I'm a double Gemini, which is even crazier. So it's a evil.
Yeah, crazy, right?
I mean, it depends.
Crazy, right? That's how you be on the date, right? Yeah, it's crazy, right? Check, please.
Yeah, I forgot my wallet in the car. I'll be right back.
No.
Yeah, she's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Just never come back.
No, I apologize. I interrupted.
That's okay.
Finish telling us about yourself.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, I'm LaSharne. I'm an artist. I sing, I write, I produce. I do a little bit of everything.
When did you realize you wanted to be an artist?
When I could sing, when I first started singing at 4.
Yeah.
Can I tell you how much I love your album cover, though?
Thanks, Darius, Visionary X. He's the one that brought that vision to life.
Nice.
Thanks.
How many times have you quit?
Quit.
I'm just wondering. Like,
Just quit music.
Quit music.
Like, how many times have you quit and then came back again and then quit
Okay,
again?
so I quit once and now I'm back.
Okay.
So wait,
Why
when you
did you
came
quit?
back though, did you make a song to say?
Okay, so I didn't make a song I wasn't making real songs when I was first doing music. I was just singing in the choir at church and just writing poetry here and there. And then one day my friend was like, girl, you can't sing. And I was like, all right, bitch, you right. I can't sing. So I thought she was telling me the truth because that's my friend. I'm like 12, 13 years old. So I'm like, all right, my friend told me I can't sing. So I'm going to just cut this, I'm just cut this short right now. And then I was like, no, you don't really want to cut this short. I just thought I thought about it all the time. So
if say you quit, right?
Yeah.
Would you keep making music? Or because you quit it, right? You stopped.
I did. I literally did stop.
I'm saying, but
and when you stopped, you didn't do music at all.
I didn't do
you
anything.
didn't write. You didn't do nothing.
I didn't do
Okay,
anything.
I just want to understand what quit means.
So I have a question. So, all right, when you quit something, what does that mean to you?
You stop doing it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all.
What did you not quit? Cigarettes or something?
I quit making music.
Why?
He quit making music,
but he just dropped another.
He's put a whole new song out.
Okay, so you didn't.
No, but
quit.
we talked about this. Like
you just took a little intermission.
No, he quit. He's not making music for.
No,
I shouldn't speak for him.
He quit.
He's not making music for people. He's making music for himself.
Jay-Z did it too.
Okay, so see, that's where I'm at now. Like I make music. I don't care if anyone likes my music because not that I don't care, but I don't really in all actuality because I made music to get my feelings out. So once that's my goal, like I'm literally saving myself. So if you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, you don't have to. But it's literally for me to get my thoughts out.
I just stopped doing like the promotional shit. Like you know what I mean? Like I stopped doing like that with the managers and shit like that. All of that.
Oh, I never had that.
I just started making music and just putting it out and saying, "Hi, friends."
I dropped this. That's me. That's exactly the place I am right now. So I get it.
So you get it, right?
I get it, yeah. I'm not good at promoting. I don't like promoting myself.
Suck on my dick.
You still didn't quit, though.
No, you didn't quit. You're just taking
Wait a second. Wait, hold on.
Suck on some double team.
Can you just say that a little louder just one more time?
You didn't quit. You just took a different approach.
God damn it. Why we need women in this world.
Just
to clarify things that...
Different viewpoints.
I like bareback. So just let you know.
I'm learning a lot about you like recently, Benny. A lot about you, man. All right. So, do you have any projects that are in the works right now?
Yeah, I have I don't technically have a project in the works, but I'm gonna be releasing a lot of songs this year. Okay. Just for hee-hees and ha-has. I'm getting.
So
my
are those
feet wet.
songs collected to an album?
No, these are just all gonna be free songs. I'm just gonna be.
So then next year though, you're gonna put them together for an album.
Yeah, we'll just see how it goes. I'm in this process right now where I don't want to buy any more beats because I make beats. So.
What are you using?
My phone, iMachine.
Nice.
So I was supposed to on my to-do list for 2019. I was supposed to make more beats, and I didn't make anything. So I'm not gonna buy another beat until I make more of my own beats.
Gotcha.
And then for my next project, I want it all to be self-produced. So that's kind of what.
Ooh, okay. I'm feeling that one.
Yeah.
We're a lot more alike than you think.
Okay, but you just try to call me crazy.
Oh, you are crazy.
She's like, you trying to call me?
Said I'm a double Gemini. Matt was like, yo, I'm out.
Okay, so what's your sign?
I'm a Libra.
Oh, what's your sign?
I'm an Aries.
Ooh, fire. What's your sign?
I'm an Aquarius.
Okay, Aaron, what's your sign?
Virgo.
Oh, there had to been a Virgo in here. Yeah. I like it. That's nice.
What does that mean?
No, everyone always. No, I swear to God, every time someone finds a Virgo, it's always like there had to be a Virgo in here.
Because Virgos are like the analytical, structured. They swear they have it all together, but sometimes
Thank you.
Don't.
I know they don't.
They don't.
Is that accurate?
Sure.
Yeah, but I like it.
This whole conversation sounds crazy. I am uncomfortable.
Stop.
Yeah, that's his first line. What's your sign, girl?
Not my.
I love it. But yeah, I don't know exactly where I'm going. I just know that I'm gonna be dropping music.
So let's just say somebody came by and was like, listen, I love your music. I want to throw you a deal, and this is what you're gonna be doing professionally for the rest of your life. You taking that?
Depends on what the deal is. Am I gonna be able to keep all my publishing and have full creative
anything
control?
you want?
Damn, I love you. She knows all the business.
Anything you want.
Yeah, if it's gonna go my way.
So then you would pursue music as a professional.
Yeah,
career.
absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You wouldn't?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nah, he just said he loves his job. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I do love
Wait,
music.
so they gave you everything you wanted.
I'm a content specialist at a content specialist, a tech writer.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but if somebody, I told you it had to be like there's parameters. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's like the same deal you just threw at her. You
yeah,
wouldn't take
100%.
it? Okay, then I'll take it.
But it has to make sense. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
it has to make sense.
I think that's like everybody's thing. Like, who wouldn't want a dream job where you could do what you like to do, where the deal works out for you?
For you, yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
But it usually doesn't ever work out that way in the real world. So,
I mean, we just got to make.
At this
that
point,
work.
I'm just hoping, like, if my music catches on, it's just for the fans, like people who enjoy my music and was willing to pay for it, like so I don't have to go through.
I understand you 100%.
Yeah, so I don't have to go through.
yeah, I would love to stay independent as long as possible.
Chance the Rapper did it.
Yeah, facts. A lot of these new
Pitbull's
artists
still
are
doing
doing it.
Yeah,
Pitbull, yeah, and he's
my dude.
Pitbull ate forever.
Dolly.
All right, so I did. So we met you.
Yeah, hi.
Now the topic of conversation I want to talk about is something we were talking about before you came here, and it is whether or not that reporter said nigger or knickers.
I didn't really hear the clip.
Betty.
Okay, Betty, play that clip.
Yeah, let's play it.
See.
So before you play it,
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
you think she said the N-word?
I think I do think she said the N-word.
I don't think she said the N-word.
I think it's the N-word. I think it was a
Leo!
Freudian. I think it was a Freudian.
I
slip.
don't think she said the N-word.
Thank you.
I think she tried to say, well, you'll
Either
hear
Knicks
it.
or
Or
Lakers
Knicks.
and
She got
messed up
confused.
and got confused.
Well, since you never heard it, and this is first time hearing it, fresh ears. Did you read anything about it either? What
Yeah,
you
I've
think?
seen it on.
Okay, so you kind of
seen
seen what she probably. So you already heard that she said that she was saying nakers.
yeah.
So now you're gonna hear it, and listen. It just all depends on one's mindset of where you're at. You
No,
know.
it don't.
All right.
Yes,
you
it
ready?
does.
Yes. I think I'm already gonna be here with you.
It seems like he was just the kind of athlete, the kind of star that was perfectly cast on the Los Angeles Lakers community. If I could ask you to stay with us.
Nah, it kind of sounds like Nakers, but I hear both, but I want to say she was.
If
really
you were
trying to
looking
say
for a battle to fight, you would say she said niggers, right?
yeah, but I didn't hear that. I hear Nakers.
And I hear
We're
somebody
gonna play it
trying-
one more time. We're gonna play it one more time.
Yeah, can I
correct
have it in my?
Yeah, it seems like he was just the kind of athlete, the kind of star that was perfectly cast on the Los Angeles Lakers community. If I could ask you to stay with us.
Yeah, it's not an I.
Thank you.
It's not an I.
Thank you. She ain't here with you, brother.
But I get where you were gonna go with it.
The kind of star that was perfectly cast on the Los Angeles Lakers community. If I could ask you to stay with us.
Once you hear it in your ear, though, it's kind of a little.
So this is what I wanted to ask you, right?
Did you see my whole? I was
right.
like, wait.
Here's the thing, and it's just simple pronunciation of two words, right?
Yeah.
Nakers, N-A is a na. Niggers, N-I is a na. It's two different. They are so. Nakers.
She said niggers.
Niggers.
She said niggers.
All right. So I'm gonna read her statement real quick.
Either she said niggers.
But which Knickers is
I'm
draws.
gonna let you read it. Give you some work. Okay, let her read her statement real quick. Her name is Allison. Was it?
This top one?
Yeah.
Earlier today, while reporting on the tragic news of Kobe Bryant's passing, I unfortunately stuttered on air, combining the names of the Knicks and the Lakers to say Nakers. Please know I did not and would never use a racist term.
Capital N-A-V-E-R.
Calc, never in all caps. I apologize for the confusion this caused.
She didn't say niggas.
I feel like
honestly-
if she did say Knickers, this would be this is not the time, girl. But
all right, let's
in what
I think
brain did you think that would like have been a thing to say today?
So
you know what I mean?
So as an irrational thinking
Talking
adult.
to the mic.
So as a rational thinking adult, it wouldn't make sense to do that, right?
Yeah.
Because she didn't fucking do that.
Yeah.
And even if she did, I don't think she did it on purpose.
I think she combined two words.
As
that
a
unfortunately
rational
sounds a lot
thinking
like niggas.
adult, Trayvon Martin was assaulting this man.
is not the same
And
thing.
then he had to shoot him to protect his life. As a rational adult,
But I get where
he
you're
was
going.
not supposed to be there selling cigarettes, but because he was not being still and calm, he got choked the fuck out and died.
You're talking-
As a rational adult,
That's how they be talking.
This is America, and at the end of the day,
You don't care if white people say nigga.
I don't. I don't give a fuck. I don't.
Really?
I really don't, and I'll tell you why.
But in that context, were you using Zimmerman as a rational adult? Because there's nothing rational about Zimmerman.
Exactly, but that's what he's saying.
nothing rational
Yeah,
about
there was
this.
nothing
There's
rational.
nothing-
Shut that motherfucker.
There's
51
nothing.
times.
But the thing is, I feel if you, as a news reporter, and you're reading a teleprompt, and regardless of what it is, there is no way Los Angeles Lakers and the Knicks were anywhere close to each other because one, Kobe never played for them.
But as he was saying earlier, as a reporter, if you're not a sports person,
I understand as a reporter, but the thing is, you're a trained reporter. Before you get a job right there,
That is the problem with you heard it first culture. That's why TMZ had wrong information. That's why she had a mix up when she was
TMZ
saying
just
it
sucks.
because
But
they're
that's
trying to
TMZ though.
rush.
Let's be honest.
No, they're
You're
trying to
comparing
rush the
TMZ
information. What ABC said that they had to recant their statement because they thought all four of his kids were on the helicopter because they got wrong information because they was trying to report it first. So it's not uncommon for people to just
I
not,
understand.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
don't let me go on. Mistakes happen.
Yes.
I think I completely understand.
But she didn't mistakenly say nigga. Her mistake was that she confused the wrong team.
Of course, she didn't say niggas. She said niggers. There's a big fucking difference, bro. That's a hard R in there, okay?
That shit don't make a difference.
All right? But
Hard
I'm
R's and
saying,
A's is not a
I
thing.
don't care what if people say niggers, nick. What I want to bring in, and what we talked about too, was the fact that Kobe Bryant has passed. His daughter has passed. We
Rest
have
in
lost
peace.
actually like 5 people lost their lives. Nine people.
Yeah,
Damn.
Yeah,
9 people
There
lost
was
their
some
lives.
families
Crazy.
on there, man.
You know what I mean? On just a regular thing you do on every day. You know what I mean? They
Yeah, if
always
you're Kobe
fly there.
Bryant taking a helicopter everywhere.
Fuck traffic. I take a helicopter too.
Hell yeah.
That's not to deter me from flying.
It was
getting my
famous.
license.
It was famously known that that's how he would travel. Like to
That's
games,
it.
back practice.
You know
back,
what I
this
mean?
Helicopter,
But like a car accident, like planes fall. We just when we hear them, we're just like, oh shoot. On top of it, this is an A-list celebrity. I never liked Kobe. I'll tell you why. Because I was never like fuck Kobe. Not right now. Rest in peace. But before I was, because the thing is, I wasn't a Kobe fan. I didn't like the Lakers.
which is fair.
I was between the Heat and Celtics all the time.
Which is
East
fair.
Coast, But Kobe always played a part because Kobe did one thing. He just always said, for me, Kobe said, try your best and keep on pushing. Like what this man
Heart.
did was amazing.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I love the comparison when LeBron came in. LeBron was playing the Heat. I was excited. It's like, yeah.
Yep.
You know,
Beat Kobe.
yeah. You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
how you know you're the best
thing.
player in the league
Yeah.
when everybody's trying to see you lose.
That's it.
Yeah.
Kobe,
I mean,
to this
yeah,
day,
rest in peace to one of the
every
GOATs,
kid,
man.
whether there's a trash can or something, that's the first thing he said. Kobe, because he was the man.
Yo,
He just made
Did
it.
y'all see the fucked up memes that they've been putting up already?
But that's where I was gonna go to. But
So fucking there's this white kid. I saw it yesterday. I reposted it, saying go fucking blow up his page or whatever.
Yeah.
He already took it down, but he put up a picture of a pilot in a plane, in a helicopter, saying, "Oh, you want to see a sick trick?" And then another picture on the bottom was upside down, and he was saying Kobe. People.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, did you guys see the?
Yeah, it's fucked.
Oh, dang. Is it too soon? Can we talk about this?
go ahead.
You talk about whatever you want. It's after dark.
Touche. Did you guys see the? And I'm only using air quotes because the predictions.
The Simpsons.
The
shit?
Simpsons, and there's another show. I don't know.
It was
Remember
a cartoon
what?
show.
Yeah,
where
they're
Kobe
both
had
cartoon.
the two his awards.
Yeah, and he was on a helicopter, both on the Simpsons cartoon and the other cartoon is Legends of something or something Legends. He
He said if you
both died.
if you hand me
in
those
the-
awards, I will. I can help you get out. He's like, yeah, pass.
Yeah. They
So,
he both died in
which
the
is
helicopter
it's not really.
crash.
So the thing was, I thought it was a prediction until I found out that he famously only traveled by helicopter.
The reason why I put prediction in quotes is because I'm big on like etymology, which is the study of the meaning of words. And if you know what the meaning of animate means, it means to give life. So like when people talk about manifestation or being able to like law of attraction, I think those things are real. So
how they reanimated
so
Frankenstein.
exactly, and zombies and all these things like that. I feel like there's power in those things, and those things, some things just nothing's coincidence in my brain.
It's
Nothing.
called television for a reason.
Exactly, they are telling you what to see. They're telling you what you're seeing and what to think and how to feel and all these good things. But
Both
that's
these
just,
niggas crazy.
That's the main point of media.
and the fact that
No,
you're
no, I'm
saying,
with
and
you,
the fact that
I'm
you're
with you.
saying that it was famous that he was
Yeah.
traveled in his helicopter. That's something that that's public, very public knowledge.
Yeah.
rest in peace.
Absolutely.
To everyone on the helicopter.
Absolutely.
That's
Yeah,
all I'm gonna
It's
say.
a sad thing. But going back to what you were saying, so I had a discussion about that because as a comedian, it's when it's too soon to joke about something. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Dave Chappelle would probably say it's never.
I mean, the day of is kind of too
I
soon.
mean, 'cause here's the thing. Like, so one guy really tried. He tried in one of his posts on Facebook, and he put something about
is that good?
something about pretty much something about this is what happens when you miss. I forgot what it was. I'm not even gonna quote
About
it, but
Kobe?
it was about Kobe. Yeah, something about it. And it was horrible. Everyone got mad. Everyone, it was pretty much a lot of like people like, oh, that's horrible. How can you make jokes about it? But at the same time, it's just like, all right,
Life goes on.
life is gonna go on. The thing is, like here, like how many jokes have we made of other people dying? How many jokes do I make of
The other day.
school shootings? You know what I mean? Like I make a lot of jokes about school shootings.
Just the other day when the whole Iran thing, Twitter. I don't know if you guys
Oh
are
my
big
gosh,
on
I'm big
Twitter. Twitter was
on
on.
Iran,
Twitter
yeah.
was in a frenzy with the memes, like all World War III memes, all like. In a way, I feel like that's just our coping mechanism now at this point.
And that's what I would.
We have nothing else to
That's
do
what I made a
but to
post
make
about
joke
though, is about
of
how
things.
people handle it. Right?
So when a person dies, it's tragic. When people die, it's war. We have been socially constructed to
Also
accept war.
Yeah.
So for people to go off and make jokes about the war, it's kind of commonplace now.
Touche.
But to hear somebody like Kobe, like an individual like
because
that,
Kobe was great.
Like Kobe only died.
But Kobe,
because I make a lot of jokes
But
about-
Kobe wasn't just a great basketball player. Like this motherfucker had how do I say this? Like conventions for kids. He was putting, he had clubs
He was
for
headed
kids.
to the.
He was headed to a thing that he sponsors
Like the
and runs.
humanitarian
so,
part.
Yeah, and you see him, and I mean he had. I don't even want to bring that up, but when you see Kobe, you see him talking to his daughter. You see him with his family at the games. You see him doing like these things that like a good man does. Like you know what I'm saying? Like so, like when we hear somebody like Kobe Bryant like died, for me it was unreal. Like my roommate called me up. He was like, "Yo, Kobe died." Like and we felt like we lost a friend type. You know what I'm saying? Like a role model.
I called my mom when it happened.
Like,
even
you know what
though,
I'm saying? Like so to joke about that, like to joke about Kobe, you know what I'm saying? Like even when Michael Jackson died, there wasn't no jokes immediately, but give it a couple years, Michael Jackson was the butt of a joke.
bro, there was jokes about Michael.
There was jokes about Michael while he was living.
was
You
jokes-
know what I
but
mean?
when he
Crazy
passed,
jokes.
but when
But
he
the thing
passed away, everybody was mourning Michael.
But I
feel
think Michael Jackson. Come on, it's Michael.
I feel like
Jackson.
the thing about it is like
I fucking love Michael.
we live in
I model a lot of my
we're
music after
we're
Michael.
legitly in this country for a
have
reason.
to. It's
This is
on you.
America. It's you have your freedom, you have your rights to do and say as you want. The issue is everybody feels like if I don't like what you do, I want to condemn you for it.
Yes.
All right, so
Regardless- Wait, no,
we
hold
had
on.
that conversation before.
Yeah.
You do have the right to do and not do, but you do have the right to say whatever you want, but you also have to deal with the consequences
Correct.
of the shit
and
that you say.
And that right there is 100%. And I feel like so that dude you put up, I've pretty much because I was gonna like make some nice jokes on his ass, right? I was on but he planned this shit.
Yeah.
White boy, when he switched up all his things, he has a picture of him in the military, picture of him and his girlfriend, the whole statue. He did it for straight clout.
Yeah,
and it's
Yeah.
working. That's why I had to post. I
And-
said, you know what? The reason. Sorry, go ahead. Continue.
No. Continue because I want to see where you're going.
Because the reason I feel the reason a lot of people do this is for the attention. Because at the end of the day, they don't care about this person.
Oh.
It's how many eyes on me. Like when people are acting racist, they don't care. Racism and racist people.
You want to touch my crystals?
You gotta ask.
Yeah.
You can't just touch her crystals.
At first I thought when you put it down, I thought it was those lip balms.
I thought this was lip balm for real. I thought
Yeah, I
this
thought it was like those lip balms that come in little containers that you.
No.
Nah. You know what? You know what? I was gonna say it. Leave it at this.
But you were on a good point. You finished what you were saying.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
where
keep
you're
going.
going.
We
I
just
like
like
where
cut
you're
you
going.
off and shit.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I have severe ADHD. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Where was I though?
You were saying how.
You were talking about like clickbait and stuff like that.
Yeah. Clout.
It's like, thank you, and clout. Yeah, like
Can you hear me?
there's so many people here who's using it just for that to get attention and eyes to them. They don't care whether it's hatefulness or not. Because at the end of the day, this guy went viral. His boy even he's like, "Yo, Holmes, you went viral. I'm proud of you." He's like, "Yeah, I knew this would work." He didn't say that, but just looking at the conversation,
It was
it's pretty much-
strategic.
Yeah.
It is strategic because now he has him. Like I said, his pictures. Is
Yeah,
him
but
and
now
his
he's getting
girlfriend.
death threats because that shit's gone.
And
That shit is gone.
Yeah,
He
he
literally
changed it
took it
because
down.
he said, "Oh, stop talking about my girlfriend. Stop talking about my family." Because at the end of the day, people don't realize there's the thing called real niggas out there. And when I say real niggas, I mean anybody. It could be anybody. Niggas not reserved to a race. It is those people
that
who
will really run up on you. That will run up on you and hit you at work.
Yo, for real, son, there's real niggas out there.
They don't understand.
There's real niggas out there.
There's real niggas out there.
You know what I'm saying? My niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, shout out to the niggas.
All my niggas out there.
But that's the truth, though, because the thing is, like, people don't know how to control their emotions. People don't know how to say, I'm sad, I'm mad, I don't know why.
We have no emotional intelligence.
I saw people.
I only cry in the shower.
If you make jokes about Kobe, I'm defriending you because you a little bitch. If I make jokes about Kobe, you're gonna defriend me because I'm a bitch. Nigga, you're immature. Because at the end of the day, jokes are gonna come up regardless. You know what I mean?
You can't beat everybody.
You can't stop
I guarantee you.
You can't stop that.
Sneaker sales right now
are gonna go
Kobe
flaming.
are up.
Yeah,
This
flame.
is all sold out.
Actually, I'm
already.
leaving here and buying some J's.
You know?
Yeah.
I can't stand you.
Yeah, my bad. That came to a whole.
Make sure you play the crickets there, like.
Buying some
Nah,
J's.
but my expectation is like my circle. I know my circle is not gonna go and put up a crazy ass Kobe
Word.
meme.
Correct.
Word.
Like,
That's your
because
circle.
nobody in my circle.
You call him a meme?
Me, what the fuck they call? I don't know what the fuck they call.
Somebody called him a meme one time. And I know.
But you know what I mean? Like my circle, I know for a fact I'm not gonna see anything crazy like that. The only reason I saw it
This
is
is
because
why I'm
somebody
hot.
was mad about it and like, yo, some fucking asshole put this up. You know what I mean? So
No, and I hear it, but I feel like I don't feel. This is my perspective on life. Is at the end of the day, regardless of what they say about him, you're not gonna take away that this man's legend is gonna live on. Even
his
though
legacy
Kobe's
is forever,
physically gone, he is going to live on. That's the point of life. Is
Yeah.
to do your best at something, at your talent, that when you pass, it's
It
still
lives
gonna
forever.
go on.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I make music.
Facts. The art lives longer than us.
you don't make music.
Exactly. Because think about it. Most artists, their works don't become famous until after
After
they're
That's why I
dead.
used to
Yeah.
make music.
Look at Van Gogh. They said his shit was
Basquiat.
trash. Trash.
He just sold the most
Yes.
expensive painting in the world, and he's not even alive. This is 25 years after he died. Yeah,
said
no,
who?
Basquiat.
Basquiat.
He sold like last year, 2019. He sold
I know
the most
that.
expensive painting in the world.
Yeah, I know who that is.
The only reason I know
Are
that
you
is
being sarcastic?
No, I am being super sarcastic. I have no idea.
don't know
You don't know who
that is.
Basquiat is?
I do not. I eat ramen noodles every night. I'd probably not die soon.
Nah, you should. I want to say they got something on Netflix on him, right?
Really?
On Basquiat.
I know that was a lot of YouTube. I'm not sure. I'm not really on the Netflix.
You should definitely watch a video or
I
two.
did like gunfights and explosions.
No, he's an artist, a painter, but he changed the world.
I will check that out.
Yeah, now you should.
I will check that out.
Jay-Z talks about a lot about him on the
won't check it
444
out.
album.
Jay-Z.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, that's fine. Because
Her whole aura about you was like intrigued, and now it's like just, that other Gemini side came out.
She about to be like
and
this.
it's crazy
maker.
because I'm not even like a big Jay-Z fan. So
She like
But-
went Vishnu on you.
Who
All
is
the
this,
arms
Sean
are coming
Carter?
out.
Who is
oh,
this
but
Sean Carter?
you know who? But so do you not like Jay-Z?
December 3rd?
Yeah,
It's December 4th.
He's trolling. He's
It's the
trolling.
4th?
Yeah,
Oh,
444.
She's definitely thinking this naker.
Yeah, because I'm actually a little shocked because you're like the first guy that's like not gung ho. Like usually when I be like, oh, I don't really like Jay-Z, like that, everybody's like, what?
No, I'm not a big. Jay-Z
I'm not a big
fan
Jay-Z
either.
fan. No.
Oh wow, I love this room.
No.
I'm more of a Nas
I
guy.
respect.
Okay, I love this room.
You don't got enough room in your heart for both Jay-Z and Nas?
If I had to choose,
I'm
If you
choosing
had to
Nas.
choose-
if I had to
I'm
choose
choosing
Nas.
Nas.
Y'all
I just
choosing
wish
Nas
you
over
picked.
Jigga?
Nas
I just
won
wish-
that battle. Can we
Y'all
go back
choosing
to it?
Nas over Jigga?
Nas
Yeah,
won that battle.
absolutely.
Thank you. We're good.
Nas is Jigga.
The takeover, the breaks
Yeah,
over.
he just needs to pick better beats.
No,
But-
Nas
Yo,
just needs
Nas
a better.
is top 5 worst beat picker.
Yeah, he just needs to pick better beats.
Yo, he's
But once he gets that together, he'll be fine.
Like, yo, you play. Yeah, I got this. Yo, let's keep it. It's like,
Y'all
are you
really,
sure?
y'all really choosing Nas? Like, all right, so like,
Yeah, no, absolutely.
in what aspect are we choosing Nas over
Lyrically,
Jay-Z?
story,
Lyrically?
yeah,
Yeah,
lyrically,
lyrically.
absolutely.
See,
Business
mine
aspect?
is teaching. I like Nas because Nas teaches.
Exactly.
Yes,
I'm
you get
learning.
knowledge.
100%.
I'm learning. I get a
Hov did
story.
that.
I get a
Hov, you
picture.
wouldn't have to go through that.
Hov taught how to be a better drug dealer, nigga.
No, Hov told you that he was a drug dealer, but he changed the situation.
And
now you don't
every
gotta
nigga
do
does
that.
drugs before they go to the music.
Yeah.
Why?
I
is
know
that a
I do
thing?
drugs while I'm making music.
Well, because shut up.
I feel you on there. That's that weekend
high right now.
Yo, Can we talk about
Where you
real
work at
quickly
again?
about how niggas are calling out whose dick they suck for like money and stuff like that?
Wait, say that again.
Who did what?
Oh, or like the Orlando Brown. Okay,
Yes.
first of all, can I just put it out there that I love Orlando Brown and I'm here for everything that he does. I don't care.
So y'all
I don't
realize-
care.
Wait, so
I love him.
Hold on,
I love
hold on.
him.
Can I tell you?
Can you
wait,
put like that screeching sound?
Can I hold you
when
something
the
real
record
quick?
like fucks
real
up in
quick.
the air?
You know he's only worth $20,000.
It doesn't matter.
Wait. And you know he really is doing this just to up his career.
No, y'all
I'm
know
sure.
he
Okay,
really
he
does
working.
have mental
sure.
health issues, right?
No, yeah, he does. Yeah,
And like,
motherfucker
and
gotta
what
be
we're
crazy.
doing is condoning his behavior until he ultimately does what?
Die.
Kills himself. So by us accepting and laughing and like
Okay.
and appreciating his content, we are doing nothing more than allowing
But
this
some
man
of the
to
stuff he
kill
says
himself.
is really funny.
listen,
No, it is
listen,
funny,
listen.
but because it comes at somebody
Here's the
else's
thing. Here's
expense.
the thing. When he kills himself, I guarantee you
That's so Raven
Not
sales are
when.
gonna go up. Like
Let's
what?
hope.
that.
No, there's
not
gonna be crazy
when.
memes.
I
Just.
I'm just saying.
But I'll allow those.
Listen, I'm
Can I just tell you guys this though?
It'll
like,
be the best for his career.
That's
No,
what they said
I
about
love
Pac and
him.
Biggie. But what I will say is
And so
that
did Disney.
I 100% love how Nick Cannon respond to how he.
I didn't see
his
how he
accusations.
responded.
I didn't respond
So,
to that.
I'll
All right, so what's the story?
Did he
I didn't
say-
even really-
So
Supposedly,
Yeah.
supposedly I seen the video where he was talking about how Diddy's gay. Someone
Diddy's
else.
not gay.
They said
Diddy's
Diddy
bisexual.
sucked off Russell Simmons.
No, Diddy has been known for a long time for him
And playing kids' buttholes.
and Hugh Hefner for having wild sex parties together,
Yeah.
which there might be a little suck and tug. Which
Yeah,
you know
suck.
what? Y'all know how
Keep
my
saying
stance on
that shit ain't gay,
You know
man.
what? It's
Come
not
on,
gay.
man.
No, because here's the thing. Sexuality is no different than a handshake, right? No,
Where you going? Where you going?
hear me on this. Hear me on this, right?
Oh, before you go any
Wait,
further, before you shake my hand. Yeah, chill now. That's gay.
I
Because here's the thing, right? Sex is a physical thing. The only reason you have to be with somebody else or yourself to have any sexual pleasure.
Yeah.
Your mind could go anywhere. You could think of yourself being gay, getting gangbanged by 5 dudes, and still blowing load, jerking off.
Touche.
Doesn't mean you have to do it.
Touche.
Mentally, you're
there. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So therefore, you have taken yourself and put yourself in that situation where you already know that will be pleasurable. Sex is all pleasurable acts. Period.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree.
No different than playing basketball with, like, if you two play basketball on it, whoever won,
Yo,
you're
say
at the
no.
end of the
But
day,
are
you're
you
both
getting
sweaty.
sexual or sexually aroused by playing basketball?
But that's where
I
it
got
comes
kicked
from.
out of so many games for that.
I'm sure. Listen, you work with kids now. We can't say that shit.
yeah,
Okay.
right. Holy
You
shit.
work with kids. You over here talking about stop, nigga.
I was a kid playing ball, son.
Playing with the
That's
balls.
the same thing Michael was saying.
Nah.
We're all kids in the bed.
So I understand what you're saying. I get it. Sexuality is a spectrum. Like I
spectrum.
Yeah,
fucking get it.
I get
Like,
it.
But for me personally, I like ass and titties.
But the
and
thing is,
vagina.
okay, but no, that's you. You like that.
So then, would you think that do you think that doing
Go ahead, go for it.
homosexual acts with a woman is gay? Which meaning, like, would you let a girl peg you or something?
I would.
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right.
I know you
me.
would.
You know me. You know I'm all. there's
You
no
chose.
boundaries.
You went to the sex store and bought the dildo that said Excalibur and shit.
Really?
It didn't say
I'm like, there's one of those.
it was the
like, me
Iron.
personally, no, that's not something I'm interested.
You're
in.
interested. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But-
See, but like I said,
bought
to
the
each
Hulk
his
edition.
own. The thing is, if you take
Hulk
out,
Buster.
sex, right? If you take out what sex was between genders,
Right.
it would just be a way of pleasure. But because we say, okay, a man and a woman having sex is the proper way, a man and a man having sex is the improper way. Therefore, you're now labeling what
They're
sex
both
is.
proper ways.
Sex is
I
sex,
just
brother.
prefer me with a
No,
woman.
sex is sex.
I
'Cause
like.
at the end
I
of the
like.
day,
I like.
the main thing
I
about
appreciate a
sexuality is
female's
mating.
body.
Yeah, I do too. But I also appreciate
love the
a
way
good
it
cock
feels.
here
I like
and
the
there.
way
You
it
know what I'm
tastes.
saying,
Like,
my
I'm
nigga?
cool
Like,
with
it
a
just all
woman's
doesn't
body.
matter.
You know, I feel you. I feel you.
Just tell me, man. Are you gay or not,
If
nigga?
a woman was right here, right? Like, okay, me and my wife, right? We bag a girl.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
bang out.
Yeah.
That's not
First
gay.
of all, can I just tell you, I
But-
really love your relationship.
I know, thank you.
That's so cool.
Yeah. But now me and my girl, we grab a guy, all of a sudden it's gay. But why is it?
Is it? No. So
And
wait.
okay. Sorry.
No, continue. No, go ahead. I want to hear the and then I want to hear you.
All right. So are you like? Is the guy for her pleasure, or is the guy for both y'all pleasure?
It's both of our
Both.
pleasures.
So he got so what?
So it depends on the comfortability of the other person who's with us. Like, if
So are you like Nigga, you not hard yet. Hold on, let me get you real quick. Like,
if it takes that and that's what this work, yeah.
I'm not doing.
But
that.
what's the difference between shaking it? Wait. What's the difference between
You're not helping
grabbing a
nobody
dude's
out?
dick?
No.
Wait. Here's the thing. What's the difference about grabbing a dude's dick and shaking a dude's hand? Because no
What's
dude.
his
Wait.
penis?
Nah. Every dude touches their dick, my nigga, and no dude washes their hands.
What's going on, brother?
Y'all gotta get that together.
I'm just saying, like, you know what? If the thing is, I think before Christianity, before Christianity was, there was not.
All right, let me go to work.
Gladiators.
Let me go to work and shake a nigga hand by the dick. I'm
Shake a nigga hand by the dick.
That's like going up. Exactly. That's like going up to a girl and like grabbing her pussy. You know,
Yeah,
you're
you
gonna
can't
be
do
fine
that.
regardless.
Nah, we can do that now, right? Trump said it was cool.
But like,
My
president says cool.
There's no. That's not the same thing.
What I
That's
was,
not the
I was
same
definitely
thing.
making a joke about. I was just saying how nasty dudes are. They don't wash their hands. But what I'm saying is, like, before Christianity, before they made homosexuality such a horrendous
In
crime.
ancient Greece, there was no word for it.
There
Men
was
were
nothing
dead.
actually
There was
because
no word for it.
homosexuality was allowed. Spartans
Yeah.
used to have their young
That's
boys
how they would
be
do it.
able to fuck each other, stuff like that. Because when your lover died in battle, you had more energy and you had more anger that you fought better.
Yeah.
There was no sexuality. We made we made it this way. And now
Of
we
course.
fucked up so much that now you have queers who don't like transgender. It's
a lot. It's a lot going on.
People just being like, "Yo, you are who you are." Viachi, I don't care what you do in your room.
Yep, damn sure don't
If you're
care.
gonna invite me. But if not, fuck you, nigga.
First of all, I'm not inviting you.
But that's what I'm saying, though. That's all I'm saying. What it comes down to is whatever you're comfortable with. Like, we're so sick of.
Can he at least watch?
Huh?
Can you at least watch?
Oh, you can watch.
So how do you guys feel about how they'll say, a woman with a girl, a woman in a threesome with a girl and a man is a threesome, but a woman with two guys is a train. Is that
No, that's not a thing.
Still a train is like
okay? I'm just making
gotta
sure.
be at least 4.
I'm just making sure we're all mature in this room.
5 guys and she's
No,
laying
it's
down.
threesome. Like,
Okay,
I
just
think
making-
anybody who calls 2 guys and a girl a train is very immature
Thank you.
and
Extremely.
very insecure.
Thank you.
Like,
It's gotta be at least 4 or 5.
that's
Gotta
my-
be a
that's
train.
my-
It gotta be a gang of niggas.
Yeah,
If
literally.
you gotta be in a line behind a nigga, that's a train.
That's a train.
But you know what? Here's the thing, though. Let's be honest. Like, out of all those guys, is she still in a nut yet? Is it a train, or is she trying to get her nut in too? Y'all all got yours. She's just looking for the right one to make that nut.
I mean, if
'Cause
she
y'all-
ain't get
y'all-
it
Still a
within the
train.
first 3,
But y'all niggas get
all
fucked
y'all
right.
niggas is doing it wrong.
And I'm wait,
All y'all niggas is doing
y'all,
it
but a
wrong.
lot of y'all niggas be doing it wrong. That's factual.
Can I say I
No,
like
that's very. That's very.
Oh yeah, I'm comfy. Yeah, I'm comfy, girl.
you let loose, right? You let it now, right?
I'm comfy. Hey guys.
All right. So fuck it. Now we on it, right?
Yo, can I just point out, like, Leo just sitting there like, what the fuck is
know,
going
like-
on?
I'm just taking this
Cool.
in.
I invited Lito to my bedroom.
I could not.
Okay, so mad is question. But if it's down for, I'm gonna hit this nigga up.
So now that we're talking about this, and
Well,
you
which
said that most
part?
niggas is doing it wrong.
Oh, okay, yes.
In your experience, what are most niggas doing wrong?
Wait. First of all, do you have a boyfriend?
No.
Okay.
Even better.
You have a girlfriend.
I mean, no. The only reason,
No.
Okay, so I make
the
sure.
only reason I want to say that is because when people are in relationships, they tend not to speak their heart out.
Oh no, I
Because-
would. I'm not that type of person.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the reason my wife and I, our relationship's the best is because we open everything.
They
You're from your
communicate.
darkest things.
They communicate.
To think.
And
You
I
communicate
actually really
100%,
admire your
yeah.
relationship. You guys communicate.
That's so cool.
Because the thing
So,
is,
what is niggas doing wrong?
You guys don't.
wait, is
real-
this just for you or for what you heard from your friends? I just want to know.
me and experience like when,
Okay, I because from you is a little bit from your friends. They just bitter. They ain't getting it right.
But so this is a lot of things. I know a lot of women that have never like orgasmed.
That's
There's literally
no
I
bueno.
know I have. I'm just,
You have not?
I have.
I thought
I
you
have.
said
So I'm not one of those women,
I've
but I
never.
do know a lot of women that have not like literally cannot orgasm. And I feel like a lot of it is also because of my own experiences as well. Like y'all don't really take the time to like foreplay and like y'all not really into it. Y'all just want to get a nut, and I say y'all don't give a fuck.
See that.
Wait.
That's the difference between boys and men.
Exactly. I
That's the
agree.
difference between
But
boys
there's a
and
lot
men.
of y'all boys.
There is a lot of
here.
boys because the thing is, let's be honest though. Let's learn what we get for education when it comes to sex. We don't
None.
get it. First of all,
None.
you get sex is wrong unless it's for procreation, and then by then you're experimenting, but you don't know what's right because you're going based.
And then
off
you're
of
watching
porn.
Thank you.
And porn is only meant for stimulation.
I'll take a water too.
Not really meant for any type of way of understanding one your own anatomy
or your female anatomy.
Because most men don't know their own anatomy.
They don't.
Most men don't know that they have like 4 glands under the tip of their dick that really sets them off most of the time.
Oh, I know where those 4 glands are.
Yeah.
We got it together.
We need to have sex
I love
time.
you, man.
We need to have a sex time here. Let's have sex
We
time.
could always have sex time here.
Well,
I'm here for it.
I'm here for it. I'm here for the party.
Thank you, bro.
Wow, 3 olives, guys. I'm sorry, you just brought me back to high school with that 3.
Oh, so what's your drink? What's your
I don't. I'm
Do you
not-
burn?
Yes, I'm a smoker more than I'm a drinker.
She looks like a god.
You do. You do. You know what? Can I just say though,
She just pulled out rocks out her fucking pocket.
When did your album come out?
My birthday, June 18th.
Last year, right?
Yeah.
So I've known about you maybe about a month and a half before your album released.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I know.
That's actually a really big compliment.
Yeah, I know.
I'm still
right?
waiting for you to follow me back.
I feel like you're making that up.
Are you serious?
Anyways,
Are you serious?
no, I don't know if we're following each other. To be honest, I'm following your page. Your page.
Oh, well, so then we could be
But
friends on Facebook.
I heard a lot about you, and the thing is, like, it's really in your music too. It's just like
Really?
it is just. So my thing, like, Viachi knows I love his music. I'm not really a hip hop guy.
terrible
I'll be
at it.
honest.
I like his dirty music.
I'm terrible.
I'm
Shut
not.
up.
I love dark R&B, but I also love soul, and I also love music that, like, you know, makes you think. You know what I mean? That's gonna give me something. You know, I don't want all those vibes about, yo, fuck this nigga, I'm gonna come up in your hood. and
Yeah,
shit. Like,
I can't relate. I
don't get
can't
me
relate.
wrong. There's a time and place for everything. 'Cause
Facts.
listen, I also
Yo,
listen
word
to
up. When I'm about to
hardcore
rob a
metal.
nigga, I need to hear that shit.
You know what I mean? I'll listen to some hardcore metal.
Screamo. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Hard pass.
Really?
Hard pass.
You want to do it?
It's not like my.
It's not like a go-to.
But
it's
sometimes
I was once
You feel a little bit, like, let me
I was once messing with a girl that liked that screamo
Did
shit.
you fuck her to it?
Of course I did.
Bro, wait. Isn't it the best thing though? Come on, be honest.
Because I don't know if I should be scared. Like,
Nah, bro. You're
supposed to love it.
I can't even catch my rhythm. Like,
There is no rhythm.
right.
That's just pure
You feel it out.
energy, and you just go.
Feel
You
it
let
out.
Go.
and they always have like this eclectic breakdown in the song, and I'm like, oh shit, this nigga's really talented.
This nigga's really talented.
Hell no.
He is
I
talented.
can't do
His
it.
parents just got divorced. Shout out to my boy Mufasta. Oof. Yo, that's one of his jokes, yo. Yeah, there's some really cool comedians that will be coming up here soon. Oh, can I put a real
Shameless fucking plug. Go for it.
Can I put a plug
Do what
for
the fuck
this?
we want.
For this Saturday, yo, if you guys are in the Springfield area, come to 296 Cooley Street, Hookah Haas. We will be having a amazing fire lineup show of comedy. So
Mav will be touching buttholes.
I will be not touching
With his
buttholes
pinky.
because I don't want to go to
He
jail.
He will shake your dick.
But
Shake your dick
but
when
if
you walk in.
If it is consensual, holla at your boy.
I love it.
Meet and greet. MEAT.
Exactly. I should have a meet and greet.
I love it.
Yo, meet and greet. That's
man.
dumb funny.
That's like, so if you, obviously, like, you know, I don't say I'm in like the swinger lifestyle and stuff like that because I don't believe in titles. In all
I dig
honesty,
it.
I don't
dig
believe in
it.
titles. Like when people are like, oh, you're African American. No, I'm American because if you really study history, natives look like me. Natives look like
We was here
them.
first.
We were people don't believe Africans had boats and that they migrated too, just
Yeah.
like the Asians, just like the
Yeah.
Europeans. We
I
were
heard
at
black
the-
people don't like water that much though, so why would they have boats? No.
I cannot.
Swim, my nigga.
Well,
Because my nigga, it's hard to swim with chains on your arm, you know.
right. And when they putting bleach in the water.
Wait, what?
They gotta put bleach in the water.
No, well, they were throwing, like, when you're in the pool, they would, like, throw, like, actual bleach on you.
Yeah,
In the pool.
on the pool, yeah. But even before that, they were saying said that black people's bones were so dense that they couldn't swim. You know what I mean, and stuff like that.
Yeah, they didn't make up all the
And
My
then-
dick was weighing me down.
That was a good propeller.
Yeah.
Keep me afloat. Can you explain the rocks?
They're crystals, number one. Don't get disrespectful. We didn't have to actually fight.
Oh, I might get beat up.
Yeah.
Punch you in your throat.
That other Gemini came out again. The third one. Remember,
There's 4. Thank you.
The crystals.
Thank
I
you.
apologize.
No
wait,
problem.
what is your elements again?
So I am.
This whole shit.
Okay, so I'm a Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Cancer Rising. But as far as my whole chart is concerned, I'm really a water sign.
Like Avatar?
Wait, that's
Kinda.
it? Really just one?
Like,
I'm like
Mostly water?
Yeah, I'm mostly water. I'm like
I'm
60
all
something.
fire.
I love you.
I think
See,
we all mostly water.
I have
He's
one
burning.
fire placement, and it's my Mars. I have a Leo Mars, and that's it. That's my only fire placement.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm attracted to fire like energy. That's why I said you were Sagittarius. Now it's fire though.
Got that fire, girl.
I love it. I love it. So the crystals.
The crystals.
Yeah, I love
I carry crystals because they're like good. I
My
like
ex does carry. She carries crystals too.
good. Why?
Why is she my ex?
Yeah.
Because she carried crystals.
Ask her first. What was her sign?
Yeah. What was her sign?
What's February 21st?
Aquarius.
Aquarius.
There it is.
There you go.
Okay. Nice. Or nah, she might be Pisces.
February
21st.
21st is Aquarius.
Okay. So she
And she's Aquarius because Pisces starts
the next day, the
next-
20th.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So crystals. These ones in particular. This is a calcite. So this is good for your sacral chakra.
Your what chakra?
Sacral.
Gotcha.
Which is the one right at your belly button. It is in charge of like creativity.
I'm very interested in this guy.
Into the mic.
Sorry, it's in charge of creativity and like emotions and things like it's in charge of your womb. So for a woman, that's like where it'd be placed. Like your organ would be like your stomach, your womb. This is my like favorite. This is a selenite crystal. This is really good. Like it
Show
helps.
the camera.
I thought it was a vape. At first.
I thought it was too.
It looks like something from Superman's cave.
This is a selenite crystal. It's good for like radiation, like EMF waves, and it's like it's very calming. It's like it's just a very calming energy. I get very calm
can see
energy
that.
from this. I really do. It's my favorite. And then this is my second favorite. It's called a labradorite crystal. And if you like look at it in the light, I got like some nice little specks and shit. It looks like a dragon's egg or something.
Galaxy in there.
Right? This is for protection. Like
I get a real like you would kill your boyfriend in his sleep vibe.
No, she would sage the house first, then burn his clothes.
Oh,
I mean, listen. I'm gonna
whoa.
tell you. I'm
Hey,
gonna
hey,
put it like this.
don't indict yourself.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna put it like this. I would.
Passionate.
Yes,
I feel like you're.
I'm very passionate. I am a very passionate person.
Okay, I dig that.
Very passionate. So I don't get I like try not to get myself in situations where I'm gonna go to jail.
But you also ain't afraid.
I told
But I'm
y'all
also not afraid to go to
she's
jail.
a Gemini.
afraid
You
to
do not
stab a bitch.
understand that?
Yeah, I really try my best to
This
not
is
get in
her right now
situations.
'cause we're good energy.
Yeah.
Something that's gonna mess up her energy. That
It takes me
Beyonce's
a-
fucking it up though.
It takes me a while.
She about to
get
stab
to
this
that
motherfucker in the
point.
throat.
No, it does not take a while.
Stab
0 to
me.
60. Stop. It takes me a while.
Try to
Your
stab me.
rocks are gay. I thought it took you a while.
Okay, you might have got me there.
Just a little.
A little.
Oh my gosh. No, but the thing is, like, I'm so happy because, in all honesty, like, I like that Black people are coming to this. I like that people are
Same.
understanding. They're breaking away from that slavery bond of religion, and we're going back to our
roots.
actual roots of being one with Earth.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That whole paganism. Oh, that's like
Earth don't want us.
Yeah.
No,
Whoa.
Earth wants us.
Us. It needs us.
Trying to
Clean out the
us,
shit that
you know?
that's fucking it up.
Earth don't want us.
No, it does. It needs us actually.
You know,
We need each other.
and
Driving on
don't
that motherfucker.
you know? I mean, everyone's
the
like,
roads
"Oh,
on
well,
that
if Earth
motherfucker."
wants you, why is Australia burning?" Well, let's
think
see
about it.
here.
God trying to clean
They
up.
took all the land and gave it back to the original people so that they could have, right? They got their land back. All the natives and stuff like that got the land back. And now all of a sudden, it's just burning. And if you look actually at the burn trail, isn't that where they want to build that railroad? Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna leave it there because that's just a theory, right? What do I know?
No.
What do I know?
I don't even know how we're friends.
That was funny. Since you want to say that was just a theory. I love when people like us with our theories, what you want to call conspiracy theorists. It's so funny because all the things that we talk about, for the most part, 2 years after the fact, you'll see a CNN headline. Oh, the fire, blah, 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 blah. That's where they're putting now the pipelines for XYZ. And then the people like us that's been paying attention to the patterns this whole entire time, y'all just be like, y'all just keep going about your day. Like, I've been trying to tell
why I
y'all
talk about
niggas.
the whole
I've been trying to tell y'all niggas.
Hey, it's Nakers.
Nakers. I've been trying to tell y'all nakers.
She's having a mad country.
Y'all Lakers better come down here. Where are you originally from, though?
From Springfield.
You have family?
My Jamaican. All my family is Jamaican.
What part?
My dad's side is from Buff Bay, and my mom's side. Yeah.
So we got some coolie people up in the house. Hey.
Yeah. And then
I'm Jamaican.
I know you are. That's why
Are you?
we got some. Yeah. He's told
When
me
did that happen?
When dad left. Nope, the place.
September 30th, 1987. I don't know. You know, it's
Where's your family from?
Question.
Kingston.
Okay, cool.
And my mom's Guyanese.
Oh, that's cool.
Y'all don't consider us part of West Indies.
I
we
do.
are.
I love that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I wanted to ask: are you just black?
Native American and West Indian.
Oh,
What
so-
I've been told.
Okay.
So this is what I want to ask. Like, so the biggest thing, coolie. You heard of the word?
Yeah,
term.
yeah.
So a lot of people said, it's a derogatory statement, which it is.
I get it, but we still use it.
Okay, so you still use it too?
I don't use it, but people in Jamaica, they use it.
What's supposed to mean?
Somebody that looks like him, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
So
Like
dark person?
you got like the nice
like-
pretty
oh, okay.
hair, and
I
you
thought
have like
you
Nigga, I'm gonna
I
rob
call you
you.
a pretty bitch.
yeah, or like slim
That's what it is.
features,
Yo,
stuff like that.
That's what it is. That's the difference between the good Jamaican and the bad Jamaican. I'm gonna rob you, nigga. If your car break down on the side of the road,
robbing
you
you.
are done.
Yeah. That's the difference.
That's the difference.
Right
That's the
there.
difference.
I think you can't put it any other
real
way.
talk.
Like,
Yeah, no, literally.
Real talk.
They
dead
tell
ass.
they tell like light skinned women with good hair, don't go through Jamaica. They will rob you. Like they will kill you. Like they will take your head off type shit. Like, it's not a joke.
It's not a joke.
So I want to bring since we're talking about this, because my brother and my sister just came back from vacation, and it is a very American thing to call a place that people would give their left leg to leave paradise. We vacation in places and call it paradise because it's surrounded by water. But we all know the locals would be like, yo, and if I ever had a chance to leave
I'm
move to
leaving.
America,
I'm
I
leaving.
would go.
Yeah.
Like I think that
It's
is the
paradise
most,
until they leave that fucking resort.
yo, word. But like, we vacation to DR. We vacation to like fucking Jamaica and shit like that.
But it
like,
also depends on too, like how you vacation. Because I vacation a lot, but I don't ever like. I'm not a tourist when I vacation.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
I don't do.
you try to submerge in the culture.
Yeah,
right?
I literally I stay at Airbnbs. When I went to Brazil, I stayed at Airbnb. Like
That's
What part of
dangerous.
Brazil?
I'm Rio. I was right in Rio. I heard gunshots almost every day, but
I'll say,
we was
yeah,
out
yeah.
there. We was out there chilling.
She was looking for that life.
Wait, hold on. But
Before she got there and got a 4
did you
5
see those big asses?
Yo, as a black person, I'm.
Is it like the Snoop Dogg video?
I went to those stairs. Actually,
saying.
that was.
That's
I went to
Talking
those
about the asses.
stairs. Those stairs are like that's the tourist part. in
Yeah,
Brazil.
that is
Everyone
tourist part. Yeah, we
everyone
know.
goes to the stairs because it was in the Snoop Dogg video.
Yeah.
Really beautiful. But there, I'm just gonna
It's
say this.
poor as fuck, right?
It is very,
No,
it's
it's
very,
very
it's
poor.
very,
Yeah, I
very
know.
poor. But it is honestly a beautiful place. It is, like out of all the places I've been to, I've been blessed enough to say I've literally been around the world, literally around the world.
Can you name after you tell the story? Tell us.
And Brazil is literally the first place I ever went to, other than Jamaica when I go home, where I felt like I fit in.
Yeah.
Like everyone's black, like literally,
Yeah.
everyone's black there. Literally, like everyone.
Most of the
people are
world
coming-
is black.
I know,
Yeah.
I know, except for Hong Kong. But
That's why when they show the movies and they show all the lights, I'm like, y'all lying.
Yeah, y'all-
Those
they're
are
really
all
lying.
actors.
It's
Yeah.
whitewashed for America. It's whitewashed for American TV.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But it's very beautiful. Like I've never felt. People were coming up to me speaking Portuguese.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the fact that that's the first time that's ever happened to me in a place that I've been to. Like I went to Barcelona, I've been to Hong Kong, I've been to Cayman Islands, Macau, which is an island off of Hong Kong. I don't even know.
You've
right
been
now.
places.
I've been to a few places, and that's the only place where I've been to where literally I could blend in.
Yeah.
Literally, and it's just beautiful. Like the vibes there, like it's a very, very beautiful, rich and cold. Like it's just, I feel like everyone should go there. It was like
Well,
me being in Africa without me being in Africa.
Like being in America, you don't get that.
No, you
know
don't.
what I'm saying? Like-
And the closest thing I feel like you get to that is New York. I feel like New York is the best state in the Americas.
Oh, I love New York.
New York is
I
New York
love New York.
is there's no place like New York. There's no place in the world like New York.
There's
I love
places
New York.
in the world that try to be like New York.
Exactly, like
New
Vegas.
York, yeah.
I feel like Vegas kind of tries to give you a New York vibe, but New York
Vegas
is,
gives you like the red light district vibe. That's the only thing to do.
Yeah.
Amsterdam red light.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest with you. Like, y'all know my ex-wife's from, she's from Brooklyn.
hey.
New information?
You know,
said it before.
I know.
Well, you said ex-wife?
ex-wife.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been married twice?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about that after. Go ahead. Continue.
Send him some crystals. Send him some
I think it
dimes.
was sleep. I mean, my son was born in New York though. He was born in Flushing Hospital, so he's like
Okay.
he's like a true New Yorker.
Yeah.
That's why I kick his ass all the time. Fuck you. No. Fucking New Yorker.
You bought him some Timbs.
I cannot. I love seeing men in Timbs.
I wore the wrong sneakers.
I love
write a song.
it. I love it.
She write a song right now.
Listen, I love it.
Men in Timbs.
Men when they're there in the world, wear your Timbs with your nice ripped up jeans, the white V-neck, pea coat, hoodie, whatever you want to call it, with the
You
fitted.
got the jeans. Yo, you ashy as fuck.
Thank you.
Me? Oh, I thought you talking about me. I'm about to say I am ashy. I wasn't
I'm
trying.
always ashy.
Me too.
It's the winter time. It's the winter time.
Yeah, fuck you.
There's
Actually,
a
no.
big ass bottle of lotion right there.
Fuck that bottle.
I lotion up. I think in the
lotion.
wintertime I go through more bottles of lotion than I do because I have to lather. I hate feeling. Yeah.
You are such a sensual being. I have to lubricate.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with.
I have to lather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love it. Continue with your self-care. We need more of that. Yeah, man. There's nothing wrong with self-care.
You know, I need to make this book.
My hands feel
I
like
need to write a book.
sandpaper.
Yeah, you need to get that together.
My hands feel like sandpaper.
You need to get. Don't no woman
You
want
know
to
what?
touch
But
on
here's,
them with no
here's the thing,
sandpaper
right?
hands.
I feel like I'm like my wife. We're 6 years apart.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
are. My wife now. We're 6 years apart. But I feel like she is so up to par with me, like mentally, spiritually, and everything.
Yeah,
It's
your
crazy.
wife is cool as hell.
Because when I was in school, like when I was in high school, stuff like that, right? I was considered like I got my black card taken away like daily.
Yeah.
Same.
You speak too proper. What you're not black enough. I'm like, what do you mean I'm not
You have a
black enough?
turtleneck on right now.
Right.
Yo,
Last-
dude, this is- no,
Yo, and
this is
last
what I
week
went
you
for.
was dressed like fucking
My-
Golden Girls and shit.
my knitted sweater my mom made me. Yeah, you know.
Yo, he literally looked like a 6-year-old white woman.
I love it.
Can we talk about the phrase "you talk white"?
I hate that phrase because I get that all the time.
I hate. Like, what does that mean?
I don't know.
It irked the fuck out of me, right? Because the thing is like, so my dad, he did the best thing for us. I started off in private school. From private school, we moved to Belchertown because he didn't want us in the elements. He didn't want us in that.
Do you really think that was the best thing?
Hear me out. Hear me
Okay,
out. Hear me out.
Continue.
Hear me out.
Did you just snort?
It was
couldn't help it.
the best thing
At that time,
until I went and I was like, yo, you know,
I'm
we went
black.
swimming, and for some reason this white shit wasn't coming off my hand with water. You know, I didn't understand what ash was. That's when my dad's like, yeah, we gotta take the kids back to the hood. You know, they need to learn. But the thing was, when I came back
ain't
there,
fooling nobody.
you know, when I came back there, I knew about George Washington Carvers. I knew about all Black history. I knew about Black Wall Street. You know, stuff like that. And now people are talking about it. It's like, damn, y'all niggas
Where
were calling
were
me
y'all
crazy
at?
back before, you know. And now all of a sudden it's like, oh, we trying to bring back Wall Street, nigga. That's what I was
talk
talking about. That's
about-
why I said the NWC is garbage. You know what I mean?
wow. See, I feel you because me
because the NAACP has been around for so long,
Ain't
and
did a
yet they have
damn
not.
thing.
Thank you. Meetings. They're all about meetings. They're all about that. Let's get together and talk. But
Keeping up
how much is
appearances.
talking? Huh?
yeah,
Keeping up appearances.
Keeping up appearances. How come the NAACP has not yet started up any banks?
nothing. But
I don't want to hear.
black-owned
Yeah,
banks.
okay, yes, people destroy shit.
Yeah.
But there's enough black people, and we all know
Wealthy
black
black
people are
people
the
that
number
are-
one consumers
in
America.
billion
We
trillion
buy.
dollar.
We without
market.
our spending, America will take the biggest hit if we just stop.
That's because all we buy is Chinese food.
But that's the thing. Think about it though. Why is there a Chinese food
In
a
on
hood.
every
liquor
hood?
store.
Why is there a liquor store? In
Like
a
gun
hood?
store, liquor store, gun
You know what I
store,
mean?
liquor store, liquor store,
Gun-
gun store,
yeah,
gun
Yeah.
store.
no, but dead ass. Like
No.
it's true.
You don't see that in Southwick or Westfield or
No.
even Ronnie's. You don't even
No,
see that
you
around
don't.
here.
Because they know we put up. But you
Because we the dumb
How
niggas
many-
that keep buying.
Here's the
it.
Well,
thing.
that's not true. There's a gun store and a liquor
It's
store
not
right
even
next to each
well,
other.
touche. You're right. You're right.
They literally in the same building.
You're right. You're
I
right.
bought a gun from that store.
But here's the thing.
And then
too,
went and
right?
bought a 40.
I need this for afterwards.
I bought the 40. Walked into the gun shop. It was like, yo, you wildin'.
But we know you're 21.
$100.
Facts.
Right? But my biggest issue is the fact that black people they're so stuck in trying to be like
so sick
our
of
white
Mav talking down
suppressors.
about my
Yeah,
brothers.
literally, we're stuck trying to
You know what I
be
mean?
with
The-
keeping up with the Joneses.
Keeping up with them that we
Jones
don't
is a
realize
black last
that
name.
us we're the only culture, if you ever think about it, that got their freedom without even fighting back to make your own culture. You know what I mean?
We are the culture.
If you look at every, I
love
want you guys.
everything about
Yo,
us. We hate everything
everybody
about
here.
slavery
Listen to
except
this.
for Christianity.
Facts.
Look up Native Americans. Pictures of Native Americans. I guarantee you, they'll look like your average day Puerto Ricans, all the way up to your darkest nigga in the hood.
Yep.
Because that's
That
who
was
was
the
here
range.
first. But you know what they did first? They whitewash it and they show you these plain skinned Indians with straight black hair and everything. Said that was the true Native
No,
Americans.
those weren't.
Those were not.
They literally looked like each and like literally all of us.
All of us,
sitting
right here. This is what
Literally.
Native Americans
Literally look like.
the Aborigines, the natural people, the true natives here were
Literally.
like us.
Literally.
Why do you think like they legitimately collected us as specimens, brought us to European, and made a zoo out of us?
Yeah.
Man, I'm just trying to talk about some pussy, man.
I mean, no. I mean, without the pussy, light skinned niggas really wouldn't be here. Let's be, you know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
cannot.
I'm light skinned because somewhere down the line, my great grandmother got raped. That's why
Not
I'm
necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily because
She-
there's
you know.
light skinned us too.
light-skinned. From where?
There's lots of places. Like there's literally
dude,
people.
Egypt itself is like a blend from you. I'm darker than you. To me.
Let me stay in the room.
My bad, bro.
There's literally.
I had to look at like, nah, I'm darker than you. My bad.
He said they look like you and me.
I can't really say because then it's like it's a deal.
The amount of time you took to look at Leo, identify whether he was darker than you, was dumb funny.
I cannot.
I was trying to bring Leo into the conversation, you know. I'm just saying, he over there, he dark too.
He was like, not that nigga.
he was like.
It's me. It's me.
It's like that Family Guy thing when he's opening up the car.
The Family Guy card, man, bro.
Oh, shit.
Shit.
I cannot.
Like, Leo get that extra pass, I would definitely be questioned. All right.
He looked at Leo for a good 2 minutes. He said,
I am done,
yeah, I'm the darkest.
It's like, Leo ain't got shit on me.
I love Mav.
But also, I'm just going to say this. There are black folks that have naturally blonde hair, curly blonde hair, straight blonde hair, and blue eyes.
Really?
Yeah. And
From where?
Well,
in
blue
Afri- in
eyes is
countries in
actually
Africa.
a gene that is
It's just a mutation. Yeah. It's
yeah.
all,
Jinx,
yeah.
knock on wood.
All blue eyes is brown eyes without the melanin over it.
Did y'all not see that?
You can talk to our HR director.
Oh no! I think he was sexually harassing you though.
Yeah, it was definitely towards you.
You was making me not see you.
I'm just saying.
Come on, man.
Like,
I'm not trying to shake your hand, dog.
so, do you have any kids? So, can we talk about that? About like, okay,
Smart as
so
shit.
I've been reading a lot of
I
things.
would love to have kids. I would love to.
Not smart. No, I was joking.
Why are
I'm
you
with
looking
you. I
at
would
me
love
like
that.
that?
Well, because no, I was actually gonna bring up the fact that not a lot of women nowadays
Don't want-
kids.
oh, they do.
right away, and people are upset about that. Like, tight. Like, why don't you want a kid? You gonna let all those?
I feel like it's
Oh,
mostly
you know,
men
yeah,
that are
people-
upset about that. But they can suck it, dude.
Who?
I feel like it's mostly men that are upset about that information.
I
You think it's more
like,
female?
Yeah.
I feel yeah.
It's actually I see
a
more
lot
women
of
talking
women
about
upset because other women aren't having kids, being like, oh, but why don't you have?
got
You
to
gotta
raise
be-
them? What you worried about? Like,
Well,
because it's the fact of you're a woman,
yeah,
and
you're-
that's kind of like
people tie their
your
womanhood
Thank
into
you.
having a baby
Yeah,
and
that's not a
procreating.
thing.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a
No,
thing, but it's not a thing.
It's, exactly. Yeah, I would love to have kids, but I don't have any at the moment because I'm very selective, and I would like to try to end the cycles that go on in our communities
Of
single parenthood and
baby mama.
Baby
you
mom.
said you like niggas with Tim's. You destined. That nigga that got Tim's got black Air Forces in his crib. So he gonna rob you and help you
Tim's
look
on
good.
exactly.
Nah.
Beat it down and put those Air Forces, and he gonna be out.
Hell
like,
no. You
with the
nah.
TV
You
talking
ain't
about
getting
yo,
no
coming
child
back.
support.
She said, I want. Yo, it's not.
I
But the
don't
weirdest
believe in
thing is
child
right.
support. I don't do child support.
Nah, fuck that.
Smart, because you ain't getting.
We not moving past this.
Facts, that too.
We not moving past this. She said, I want a nigga with Tim's.
I never said I want a nigga.
And a peacoat.
I never said I want. I never said I want.
No. She said,
I like
said
seeing
Tim's,
it. I like seeing it.
jeans.
I said I like seeing it. I never said I
So here's
want.
the thing. What is your type?
I like what I like. So
Niggers with Tim's.
Wait. So would you date a Caucasian man?
no,
Would you date a Caucasian man?
no,
Asian?
no.
So
Would you date anybody other than black?
Hispanic?
They have to be
Like Dominican and Puerto Rican?
Yes.
That's it?
Yeah.
What about Mexican?
some of
No.
the dark Hispanics.
So
Yeah.
you want
I like black men. Period. I like black men.
That's all right.
Period.
All right, so is it?
Mav likes black men too.
I mean, have you guys seen white dicks in porn? It looks like a naked mole rat.
Yeah, I'm
impossible.
upset.
Like, come on.
Yeah, you're right,
I
you're right.
can't.
It fucks it
My
up.
ancestors would probably fuck me up.
So that's the
in
reason.
that.
So
Yeah.
it's not. So it's more because of.
Yeah, me,
Yeah.
me as a person, me as LaSharne, as an individual, I can't get past in my brain certain things.
Yeah.
Like,
And
yeah, like if you, so like me, like I can't fuck a white girl because now I don't know. Like I used, don't get me wrong, but then when I opened up more, I'll be thinking like, are you fucking me for the privilege of fucking me,
Or
are
do you really
fucking
like
me
me?
because you really like me? 'Cause I went to a lot of girls in college and found out
I don't
they
mind
just used to
pissing
get
off a
better
couple girls' dads.
Well, men
that's
are
a different
different.
thing.
Men
That's a
are
different
different.
thing.
I went on a date with a white man once, and the only reason why I went on this date with this white man is because
Yeah, Tim's in the.
no, and I would see that's another thing. I would never like if I ever. God above. If I was to ever date a white man, it would be the most bobbest white man ever.
Because why? Like,
Because So he be like
if
Tommy
you
from
gonna date
Power?
a white man.
I'm
date a
a
white man.
Exactly. I'm gonna date a white man. I'm not gonna date a white
Yeah.
man that looks like Jamal outside because of that. I'm gonna get Jamal.
Yeah. Except
That's-
with except with Jamal.
Except you get better credit.
Exactly. Jamal could be really Jamal
You get
instead
better
of.
credit though.
No.
You get the Tim's and the
and the
peacoat
credit.
with the credit.
What?
Stop.
Y'all have a house like
But
that.
I
Like, damn.
No,
I'm sorry.
but I went on this date with this white man once.
Said I went on a white date.
She's gonna say a white man.
I went on a white date with a
She's
man.
like white man. She's like,
I-
how old was this nigga? Like you?
Yeah, right.
Damn, you were trying to pay for college. She's like, yo, he was old.
No,
I had college debt, my dude.
You was trying to get in that will.
She was
I dig it. Nah, fuck it, I dig it.
I hear you,
A bunch of old white dudes like that young black
he
thing.
He wasn't that old. He
Is it the same type of white dudes fuck, you know, black
I want to
men?
hear a story. I want to hear something.
He
Okay.
in my brain, he has a fetish, and he never said this, but
What was the age difference? Just tell us the age difference.
he had at the time he probably was in his 30s.
And how old are you?
I was 21.
So he had like almost 10 years on you.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So okay.
Yeah, he was in his 30s, whatever. Cool, whatever.
He wanted that island trip.
When that good.
So I went on this date with this white man. He was asking me for this date for a while, but I always would just give him the runaround one because I don't want to go on a date with him. That's number one.
How did you talk to him? Was it like through work or he just hit you up on?
He
that was a good question. How'd you meet?
Okay, so first it was through social media. Then I ended up working at the place that he owned. He owned.
So he okay.
He ended up owning one of the places I worked at.
This whole shit.
Thank you. Or 12 years a slave. Like look at this black
Right,
sugar working for
Okay,
you.
exactly.
so go ahead.
So he would keep asking me, and I'd be like, no, I'd give him the runaround because I don't want to go on a date with this white man, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. One day he ended up asking me, but he asked me in front of like our coworkers, like at work.
That's such a
And you
harassment.
didn't
And
want
I'm
to
not.
embarrass him.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not an
I dig
asshole,
it, I dig
and women get shot all the time for denying men's advances and stuff like that. So I'm just like, okay,
you
white
dare hurt
man.
his
Yeah,
ego.
I'm like, okay, white man. I'll go on this date with you, massa. I'll go on
Can you
this
just tell
date.
me what his business was? real quickly?
Massa.
I'm sorry.
What his business was? You don't tell exactly the name, but
He
what did he do?
owned a bar.
Okay.
He wasn't even a good white
That was
man.
red flag. Sorry, continue the story though.
He
Did
didn't
you
even
give
own
the
an
buns?
insurance
Did you give the buns?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
No.
I just
No.
didn't know if he gave the
No.
buns.
No.
He was like putting his milk in the
No,
coffee.
but this
you
is
know?
what
Yeah, you
happened.
don't
This,
want that medium
this is what
sauce,
happened.
bro.
This is what happened, right? So we go on a date. Cool. The date was fine. Whatever. He was talking to me about all different types of trivial things that he thought I would be into. Whatever. And cool. Boom. Right. Boom. At the end of the date,
He's like 50 Cent, am I right?
yo, were you there?
Actually, I was on the burger.
Were you
Find me
there?
in the club, you know what I'm saying?
So at the end of this date, right?
Yeah.
Cool. He goes, he gives me a hug, whatever. I walk to my car. He's walking me to my car. Cool, fine, dandy, whatever. He gives me a hug, and then he kisses me on the cheek, right? And when he kisses me on the cheek, I didn't want this kiss on the cheek, but when he kisses me on the cheek, my like skin
felt dirty.
Exactly.
take a shower.
Literally, I felt like.
Wait. Well, damn. Was it because he's white, or was he just looking dirty?
A little bit of both.
To be honest, the first thing that came to my brain was this is probably how my ancestors felt when they were getting. That was literally the first thought that happened in my brain. So because of that, for
like
me,
that's a little too much, though.
Personally,
but
I get it.
I get it, but I feel like it's a little too much.
For me personally, I don't mind if you want to be in an interracial relationship, but if you're gonna be in an interracial relationship, don't talk about black women this, black men that. Just be in an interracial relationship. Be in your interracial relationship and just be happy. Yeah. Don't bash the other sex because then now I'm gonna think you hate yourself, which is probably what it is.
The other sex or the other race?
No, yourself, your own race, yourself. But that's another. Yeah. That's a whole other conversation. But for me personally, I can't do it. For me, that's just my personal preference. I want my kids to look like me. I have a cousin that's biracial, and I think about the struggles that she feels like she has to choose sometimes. And I don't want my kids to do that. You black, you ain't got no choice.
But I'm biracial.
See, but we wouldn't have
So wait. Hold on. So can we get?
He biracial at heart.
Hold on. So can we get the other side of this? Because Leo's married to a white woman.
What, my side?
Yeah, you
but I
married
didn't
to a
hear
white
him.
woman.
But I didn't hear him bash a black woman.
No, like but I agree with her. Like when
you know what I'm saying.
So first of all, when you see someone do that, I hate that too, because it's like you don't date someone because of their race because they're like a prize. You date them because
you like them
because you love them.
Well, because you love them and they make you a better person.
Yeah.
Right.
But not
it's
because
who they are as
exactly their character. But people that you'll hear guys like that. Like I only date white women.
I can't.
Whatever. Like that. That I hate.
I feel like Vianci's that dude. Like I only date white women.
No. Don't put me in that box.
But Vianci.
No. Don't put me in that box.
Everybody
don't
commenting on you is always white. I haven't seen one sister. Where they at?
Oh.
No, you're right. The last 10 women I've slept with have been white.
Why?
Wait. You do it for the culture though? You do it for the culture?
Honestly, it wasn't a personal preference to pick it out. It just happened to be the women that I was around at the time.
Okay.
Like for me, like disrespecting black women as a black man is the most self-hate bullshit I've ever heard in my life.
Thank you.
Like I've heard. I've literally almost gotten into fights behind this. Like I've heard niggas say, "Oh, I don't date black women because they have an attitude." And then my thought is like,
so do white women.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, yo,
so do Latino women.
So the reason, like, so here's the thing: you grew up in a black community because technically you're black. So basically, the attitude you've been experienced is the attitude that's been given to you based off your own actions given to them. So the reason you're correlating the black women with attitude is because you've been the one. You've been the reason they've been giving you attitude. Like my nigga, like you're going to date another woman outside of your race, and you're going to keep doing the same dumb shit because not your culture, it's your fucking character. But that has caused that attitude.
I just want to say, I think it's just black people because black
and that black hate shit is real.
When I was young, like I said, black women, I had too many white tendencies, that they like to say. Even my ex-wife was just like,
"Yo,
you hike? Why do you hike? That's so white."
But let me say this though.
Hold on,
because I just gotta say this because it's piggybacking off what Leo said. And I don't want to go too far. It's not the color of your skin, dog. It's who you are as a person. If you don't make me better, then you're not for me. I don't care what your complexion is.
I'ma just say, for me personally,
and you have a type.
Yeah, I have a type,
and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But what I'm gonna say is like, but you're not out here saying that Puerto Ricans are nasty. You're not out here saying like whites.
And listen, Jose.
Real quick. Sorry. What time do you have to?
11.
Oh, okay. All right. I just want to make sure. I didn't want to.
We got some time. We good. Okay.
All right. I just want to make sure.
It's like 30.
Jose, if you out there, Jose Papi, if you out there, if you're out there for me, I'm not mad at you. Okay, I'm here for it. You just gotta know where you come from because you guys are black too, and that's another thing too. Like, I'm not gonna date a Puerto Rican that doesn't think they're black because I think they're black. I think Puerto Ricans are black.
Yeah.
You think?
I know they black.
So,
but
that's the thing, because my wife, she's lighter than Benny. She's Puerto Rican. But a lot of black girls, when she came to Springfield first, most of her friends were black. All of her friends were pretty much black. So she's tight. But now, like, us dating, when we first started dating, we started seeing different things. So I was like, yo, a lot of Puerto Rican dudes were mad. They'd tell her, oh, you're gonna destroy your skin, you know, because she had that.
I do feel like other races don't like black men.
They don't.
They don't.
Cause
They
it's
don't.
that thunder, baby.
Yeah.
It's
all the stereotypes.
It's the thunder, baby.
That is
a
I'm gonna
stereotype.
go real quickly back into my sex life only for this because that's one thing I
Leo
guarantee
slinging
you.
that thunder, baby.
No, it's the truth. Like when you're there, a lot of dudes will be like, "Oh yeah, yo, we could kick it" or stuff like that. Like let's do a couple thing. They're like, "Oh, but you can't fuck my wife though, because man, I ain't trying to be rude, but black guys." I'm like, nigga, you don't even know my dick size, first of all, but you're already assuming. You know what I mean?
I'm like,
And that's the thing.
I'm like, yeah, I like, thank you.
You know what I mean? But no, the thing that pisses me off though is just.
Please assume.
But see, that's another thing too. Like we've sexualized black men so much that even like
We've demonized black men so much.
Both.
No, actually,
on both parties.
I've heard
Yeah.
white men call white women ruined because she slept with a black man.
Literally.
Yes.
They have demonized.
Yeah, literally.
You know what I mean? It's just
She had a ball, but she's ruined.
She had a ball.
2 balls, but she's ruined.
But nigga, she pushed out a kid. Like that's bigger than anybody's dick. But she's
Facts.
ruined. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I hate.
that's the thing. You know
guys
what I'm saying?
y'all are so
Guys are retarded.
annoying.
They don't understand
Y'all are so
about-
annoying.
Yes, they don't understand.
No, she's saying we are as all men.
No, I'm not saying all
She's
men.
like, all you assholes.
No, if your shoe
I'm
fits,
Big Daddy
lace that shit
mad.
up. I was not talking about all men, but there's a lot of
Insecure.
like children out there that really think that their dick is just the end all be all to vaginas. Like, no, sweetheart, your dick didn't make my vagina explode.
Dude, you can have I've heard like, you know,
Your dick did not turn my
Girls
vagina into
who-
a hot pocket.
girls who fuck guys with big dicks sometimes tell me like, yo, I can't even enjoy it. Like it's not. It's
Yeah,
too-
it's really
you know what I
not
mean? They're like-
okay. Listen, sometimes you don't want to have to run from the dick all the time. You know what I'm saying? I just want to enjoy the dick. Like, I don't want to have to run all over the place. I just want to enjoy the shit. Like, so sometimes it's not all what it cracked out to be.
Like, what's wrong?
It's not, you know, I feel like I have that perfect key that every girl likes, you know, but that's my opinion. You know, I'm just saying, like,
Not too big, not too little.
not too big, not too little.
Enough
It's
girth.
just enough girth.
The girth is where it's
The
at.
girth is where it's all about the girth. It's about the girth. You gotta
I can't fully close my hands.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
He said I can't fully
want the
close my
girth.
hands around.
Yeah, it's about.
If it does it fit? Oh, you fit me.
Yes,
You know, it's like when you put
exactly.
it in, you see
Mav
those
got
eyes
that
like,
tuna can.
So what's the perfect like girth? Is it like quarter size? Is it like $50 size?
That's too
That's
small.
too small.
$50?
Mav said he
Yeah,
got
like,
he got the tuna
like that
can.
big.
I would say like between 2.5 to 3 inches is like the perfect, because any other that you're actually spreading the girl
Like a
out
$50
little more.
like what? Like that big? That's like a $50, right? That's a $50.
That's a $50, I guess.
Yeah.
Wait, where you at?
That looks more than a $50. It looks like
is that your preference?
I was just trying to figure it out.
she's like, wait, well, I have my nails like this for a reason, nigga. She went, let me put my other hands together.
She's like, if I can't two-hand it,
She's like, if he ain't throwing that football, I don't want it.
I mean, listen, man. I don't know exactly, but girth is just
Girth is where it's
Where's
at.
that?
You know what? You know.
I like the
yeah,
girth.
yeah.
The girth is cool because I mean,
hilarious. She said.
you said that. You did that to my hands, not me.
Triforce.
I cannot. Y'all guys gotta get it together.
We try to. We try to. Oh, you mean?
Absolutely,
Oh, I
I'm
thought
a
about the
mess.
show. What are you talking about?
No, I was.
What you talking about?
I was talking about.
I think she's like talking about where she left
sex.
off at.
Yeah, just, like sex wise.
Sex. You know what? And that's the thing. That's why, you know, I feel
Ben,
like.
you think you're good at sex?
Am I good at sex? I think I'm decent.
Yeah. What you think, man? I feel like you got it down to a
I
science.
feel like Mav is a fucking.
I think he's
Like
just
if
a
you're
freak.
experimenting,
I'm
and
a
stuff,
fucking
I'm gonna be
sex
honest.
god.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel
sexologist.
myself as a sex group because that's why I was going to school first for sex therapy. Like,
Oh,
I wanted,
cool.
Yeah. I want to because the thing is, I know I learned at a young age when I was looking at my sexuality that most men just look at the, I call it the Neanderthal phase of just fucking and that's
caveman.
it. They don't understand
getting it in.
about that connection, the energy, the pleasure
Yes.
of giving her, let her orgasm first, and then after that
Yes.
receive that reward. You know, it's
Yes.
so much of a bigger thing when you get a woman.
selling it off thick right now.
Factual.
I know. I get it. Now I'm with him.
Like, 'cause the thing is, like, all right, if you look,
But
at
he can't be looking me dead in my eyes when he say that shit.
You looking at me?
You didn't blink.
You got the Hard Rock Hotel, baby. I'm about to bring you the Hard Rock.
Blink. He just fucking looked at me dead like didn't take a breath, nothing. The whole shit was in one breath. Go ahead.
Well, because I'm hoping you make this to a song so I can fuck to. Shit, let me be honest, man.
Bro, have you
Oh,
not
I
had
got you.
have
I
you
got
not
you.
had sex to my song shit?
Oh, I fucked to every one of these songs.
See, like that, it was a threesome, baby. I was in there with you.
Hey.
Yeah, you gotta get him to
Now
do
I
that shit live.
Now I need it live. Yeah, but
Fell in love with Bambi.
I cannot stand
yes, yes, I did. But yeah, but I mean, if dudes understood themselves more sexually, and because the thing is, at the end of the day, I'll be honest with you, most men have bisexual thoughts.
Yes, they do.
brother.
You know what I mean? No, it's the truth. Most men do have bisexual
go
thoughts.
He's like, yeah, dude.
No,
He's like,
You know
no,
what I mean? Because there's not a time you know. I mean, if you deny that, you're denying the
you
fact.
supplied it, my man.
It's an insecurity. It's an insecurity.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because the thing is like this: if you're open sexually and you really like, I feel like I'm gonna use this term, and I hate using this term, but a woke sexual person. You know what I mean?
That term.
I hate woke.
Same,
I hate
same,
woke. I feel
same.
like
So annoying.
I'm
Go to
so
sleep, nigga.
woke. It's like, nigga, when were you woke? When you opened up Facebook this morning, like all of a sudden, like.
When you stole that that saying that somebody else wrote that
Yeah.
you used to prove that
Like
you're
you
different
could write
from
any
everybody.
facts on there that sounds
Good.
good to
Halfway
black people.
decent.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Did you do your research?
Right.
You know, how many books did you read to back that up?
Not
you
a
know?
damn one.
So how do you feel you perform sexually?
Okay.
Crazy. She's a Gemini. Let's be honest. Okay, it depends. I'm fucking you, or you're fucking me. I'm fucking you.
Yeah. Wow. Exactly. It depends on like on who my personality that day. Who am I that day?
Wait. Okay. Do you have names for your personalities?
Kinda. I have.
No,
man,
you
this
listen.
crazy
You
shit.
gotta hear this shit though. I know she does.
I don't really have a name for all of them, but I have one.
There's
I have one that.
Who's your
I-
best friend? Who's your best personality? You always do. Let's see.
Unicorn Da Vinci West. That's my other name.
Unicorn
is it?
Da Vinci West.
Yeah, Unicorn Da Vinci West.
You got. All right, listen. Let me tell you this. Like, if you ever, want to stray down and you want to find a couple, Unicorn Da Vinci West, come meet me with the strap, and we're gonna have some fun.
I'm with the shits. I'm with the shits. I'm with the shits. I'm with
I'm
the
just
shits.
saying.
Put that shit
Yo,
on.
dog,
Yeah,
listen.
I would
Unicorn Da Vinci. Yo, who does not want to get fucked to that name by a female?
Yo, what?
My cheeks are spread. I'm on all fours with a
I'm
ball
out.
gag in my mouth.
I'm with the shits.
Come through.
I'm with the shits.
But go continue though.
Mav, I would never
It
be on
depends.
the level you are of like self-awareness. And I gotta tell you, my nigga, I really appreciate you.
Why not?
I love Mav. Ain't shit touching my ball.
I mean, you doesn't have to.
It's like night keyboard
But
type
you can
shit.
explore other things.
I know there's so much more.
Yeah, there's so much
What are
more.
we exploring?
Tantra. You can. There's
Oh
so
my
many
gosh.
things
Thank
you
you.
can explore.
Yo, they don't believe me that you could nut without having physical contact.
Yeah.
You just see that energy and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I do it all the
Why,
time.
though?
What do you mean? Why? It's such a connection.
Tantra
Why?
is such a better. That
It's a
the orgasm
connection.
from a tantra is. I feel
Yeah,
so
it's
much better.
life changing. Yeah, it's, yeah.
Let me just eat your box.
I mean,
That works too.
That works too.
Let me just get you pushing my face away, running from me, like.
But it's trust me, that connection with tantra and like things, I have yet to experience that type of. But
Mav
I
is
know.
like, come visit.
Right?
It's like, oh
The
my gosh.
layer.
No. Just once you do, we gotta talk about it. No, legitly
I'm with
is
the
like
shits.
that high level of
you.
sexuality. Yeah, it's crazy.
If I like you, I'm great. If I like want to have sex with you, I'm gonna let you know I want to have sex with you.
Word.
Are you like that crazy type that leaves letters like, I wanna fuck you?
No, but I might send you a video at work or something.
So my number is.
Something like, you know.
I mean, you said you have to leave at 11. It's only like what 8:32. We got some time.
Shit, we can start a group chat now.
No. Not that type of party, guys.
Nah. No, I mean, I like. So I always get on him about it, but I actually genuinely appreciate his freedom in the way he lives his life.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah,
There's not a lot of guys.
I genuinely appreciate it.
You know what
I
thing
think
is?
it's pretty dope.
I feel like my goal is if I could get men to understand.
If you could just get men.
Full stop.
Full stop.
I mean, are we talking about like how chocolatey are these men? You know what I mean?
It's you,
like,
nigga.
That's all the way. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Valentine's Day's coming around.
It
you know,
sure is.
Chocolate's needed, baby. Nah, but for real, like if you
wait
could
till the day after,
understand your
50% off.
sexuality. If you can understand your sexuality, I feel you understand yourself so much better. Because
Yes.
most men
But
are
I-
so sexually frustrated because they can't express
So
themselves.
how is it that I get you can't like? So you saying understanding your sexuality?
Yeah.
Why can't my sexuality be that I'm just 100% attracted to women?
It is. It can
is.
be.
That's
You know
how
what
it
I'm
is.
That
but
is-
the thing
yeah.
is, you look at mine as completely crazy because you can't.
Oh no, I don't look at you like crazy.
I'm saying, not you. Not
Yeah,
just general.
yeah.
I'm saying in general talk.
Yeah.
People look at it and be like, oh my gosh, that's just so
Taboo.
Oh my god.
I love that people
But
do
the
what they
fact is,
want to do to
some
make
people-
themselves feel great.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like I love that
The
shit.
thing is, like, I feel like life. You only got one life. The average lifespan is what 80 to 90 years. Let's just say.
Even
I got
younger
like
than that.
10 good years left.
Yeah.
The way I live, I got 10 good years left.
Stop the coat.
10 good years left.
Okay, we'll say what 70. Let's say 75. Let's call it 75. Right,
Yeah.
75. You know, your heart goes out, you die. So think about it. You don't really live though
I want to have fun.
until you're about 25.
Yeah.
Because by then you're still living up with your parents, you're still trying to figure out you, and then even after 25, you don't figure out who you are
Till like
till about 40,
40.
late 50s even.
Yeah.
Why you think
Especially as
people
a
have
man.
midlife crisis? And as men, it's even
Later.
harder.
Yeah.
You know, because you can't ever talk about these things. You
Women
can't
is
ever
more-
express this.
Women are more open to express like their sexuality or be bisexual today or a lesbian tomorrow.
I feel like that has a lot to do with social acceptance.
But that's
Right, and- but that's-
what
but
I'm
that-
trying to say.
it goes hand in
I
hand.
want people. I would love to see a culture where men could talk to women, and be like, "Yo, that dude's fine too," and they're like, "Oh, you're gay. I don't want to fuck." No,
No.
Understand? Like, okay,
like as women, like I do see that a lot. Like women put a lot
Thank
of
you.
pressure on men
They
to
do.
be men.
Yeah.
Like not men, but like their idea of what
Oh,
a
well,
man is
man
supposed
is.
to be.
And then they
That's
turn out
because
to be
we're
dykes and want to fight
movies,
you. You punch
movies,
them.
Yeah.
movies. While we're watching Cinderella, y'all are watching Power Rangers, so our connection is already
Yeah.
off. Because
Like
we're
I have
already
no problem
expecting-
saying like yo,
I was
that's
watching
like,
Pornhub.
he's handsome.
Right, exactly. But we're watching fairy tales and
I was
love movies
Googling
and
nudes.
Because exactly, because like I said, I tell
Okay,
you,
National
Yahoo.
Geographic.
Disney kills
Yeah, well,
love for
sir.
everybody. 'Cause they
Yeah,
make
well,
up that thing
sir.
of you're gonna find that one
You're
love
Prince
person.
Charming
You're gonna find the
and-
perfect person, and it sets ideas. Like the whole thing, like that's why I think marriage is such a joke. Because the thing is, like, what it really is a legal document that's saying two people combine incomes, blah blah blah, under this taxation law. But it's not really saying that these two people completely know each other.
You ever wonder why these movies and cartoons end at the actual wedding?
Yeah, because they don't want you to see the rest of it.
rest of
That
it.
shit don't last.
They didn't want you to divorce
They
and shit.
killed it.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah,
It's not as
The next
easy.
48, right? Or
Yeah.
what is it called?
First 48.
First 48.
Sorry, yeah, first 48.
Find her in the
They
trunk
only
and
go to
shit.
the wedding and that's it. That's
They
it.
show the happy times, like, oh, and
You
everyone,
know,
everyone
not
wants
you
that.
yelling at the kids because they fucking making too much noise at 10 o'clock in the night. You
And
told
you're
their ass to
tired
go
as
to
hell 'cause
bed.
you don't work two shifts.
Yeah, man.
But like you said, back to your point where you talked about the wedding. I mean, that's where it all.
Starts,
Once
bro.
the honeymoon phase is over, that's when the
That's when the
marriage
work
actually
begins.
starts.
Yeah.
That's when the work
That's
begins.
what it
That's what-
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to put in the work.
No,
Even
no.
in a regular relationship.
No, they don't. That's why the divorce rate is so high.
Instant gratification. Like everybody wants everything right now.
Yeah.
Like
Everybody
it's-
wants to
And
jump in.
if you don't
Everybody
work
wants
for
to
me,
jump into
you're not
relationships
for
and
me.
immediately
Instead of
start doing
realizing,
shit that
let's talk
seasoned
about this
relationships
and
do.
find out.
Dang,
You know what I'm saying?
we
Yeah.
just talked about my toxic trait.
What's your toxic trait?
I don't know if it is a toxic trait, but I don't tolerate shit. So I'll leave you real quick.
So that is very.
So you won't,
So
if
Yeah.
a dude tries to talk, sorry, V, go.
No.
Well,
So-
I'll talk about it first. I'll talk to you about it first, and I'll have that conversation with you.
but I feel like you won't let it go.
Nah, I won't bring it back up again. Once I have a conversation with you and we came to a mutual agreement,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bring it up.
But if
again.
you're not feeling he's getting it,
yeah.
that's not
if you don't
toxic
see
trait
change,
then.
if you don't
That's
see,
not toxic trait.
if you don't
I'm
see,
out.
if you don't see changed behavior,
yeah, literally.
The-
but I don't. Sometimes I'd be like, sometimes I'm like, did I even give them enough time to change behavior?
but then again,
that-
like so then that's why I feel like it's important to not so much focus on the potential of someone and accept
Where
who
they
they
are,
are
where they are.
as a person.
Can you
like,
repeat that one more
like,
time
So
for the viewers?
So how do I? So I feel like it's important not to focus on potential, opposed to just saying like, could I live with the person you are today?
Correct. Yes.
For the rest of my life, because chances are that's who you're going to be. Because 9 times out of 10, if I do something that pisses somebody off, it's not because I meant to do it intentionally. Because I'm
Right.
not a
That's
bad
just who I am.
person.
That's
who I am. I will adjust it because I realize that it hurts you. But chances are, naturally, I will go back to doing it again. And so
That's a really good point.
it's not necessarily like you have to realize like this is who I am. To ask me to change, to ask somebody to change.
That's selfish.
Nobody really realizes how big of a request that is.
And
To ask somebody to change.
I'm gonna cut you guys off. We're about to hit an hour and a half. So
Oh shit! Yeah.
Wow, guys.
Damn, I was getting real deep, man.
I know. So everybody,
This
give
is
your final
fun.
thoughts. Give your final thoughts, and then we're gonna wrap it up.
She didn't say niggas. She didn't say
Say
niggas.
niggas.
She didn't say it.
I didn't say niggas.
No, not you.
Not
The
you.
reporter.
Oh,
she didn't say
She's
it.
like, I say niggas all the time.
Shit, I got this tattoo that said.
and- Hey, y'all niggas crazy.
Final thought for me is everyone should just really learn themselves first. That's
Word.
it. You know,
I will
live with it,
agree with that thought.
You know, but as always, if you guys have any,
Oh wait.
Oh no, I'm just gonna.
Oh, okay.
Leo's sitting right here.
No, I'm gonna throw this out now so I don't forget.
Oh, okay,
And then,
okay.
Yeah, if you guys have anything like about our final thoughts that we're saying right now, I'm gonna say please hashtag LTAD
On Mav's sexuality.
That's always try. You'll never know.
I'm here for Mav's sexuality.
I think we already know.
I mean, it is what it is. You can't fucking figure it out. You're dumb as fuck. All right.
Can I have a clue?
I got a friend.
That's audience.
My final thoughts are, I'm gonna piggyback off of that. Definitely self-awareness is very important, guys. Get into your natal charts, get into your crystals, get into finding yourself, being okay with being one with your thoughts, and being okay with being alone with your thoughts. I feel like people don't like being alone.
They can't accept who they are.
Yeah, exactly. And you have to be alone to accept who you are and know who you are as a person. Because if not, you're going to be out here walking around lost in the sauce. And then you'll be having everybody else fucked up lost in your sauce because you lost in your own sauce. And nobody got time for that.
Say sauce one more time.
Yeah,
Sauce.
please.
Sauce.
Oh my God. I know. I was like, yeah, say it one more time. I'm sorry. It's just,
Like, yeah, where you get that New York accent from?
Listen, I think it's my Gemini personality thing because I really sometimes, I don't know who the fuck be coming out sometimes.
you know what?
Sometimes
Yeah.
you might get patula right now. You might get something else another second. Like, I don't know. I don't bite
Set the
unless
clock.
you like that thing.
Yeah, I love that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Final thoughts.
I mean, mine is I appreciate you guys letting me, sit in, chop it up with you. Well,
Nah,
I
thanks,
was
man.
chopping, but I sat here.
That's a good point on that vibration part. Definitely.
Yeah, I mean,
You like more of the decor.
Damn. Yo, just put like an arrow like Leo.
the
whole time it's Leo.
It's John
Put a
Boy.
bunch of bubbles and shit. Like, what are these niggas?
Yeah,
Benny,
and
your
thanks for
final
having me,
thoughts?
guys.
I ain't got no final thoughts.
You guys, this is like really cool. Thanks for having me. This is
thank
like
you for
really
being on
cool.
the show.
So give all your information where you
Yep.
can follow you. Everything.
Okay, I'm LaSharne. You can follow me on IG and
Like
Twitter.
where you work at, and also
Y'all want to know
so
where
we
I
can
work
follow you.
Do not say that.
Follow.
All right, your social media.
I am Share Her World, like the Mary J. Blige album. Not Share My
Her
World,
World.
but Share Her World on Instagram and Twitter. You can find my EP artists on all social platforms. I got some shit on YouTube. Keep looking for me on my YouTube channel this year, guys, because I'll be dropping some shit all year through that. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, just stay tuned with your girl and follow these guys because they're super cool. I love this. This is really fun.
Thank you for coming. Yeah, we definitely gotta have you back.
Yeah.
I would love
Yo, this is
it.
like,
That was fun.
I honestly don't lie. It's my favorite episode right now.
Yeah, it's
Like,
probably the best one we had.
Are you serious?
the
Yeah.
energy. It's just the energy. You know when you feel that energy?
It was the crystals. All right, so again, Vianci,
Benny.
Mav.
we are the Let's Talk After Dark podcast. Our special guest, say your name.
LaShawn.
Say your name.
Leo?
And we thank everybody for joining us. Please follow us on all social media platforms. Check out our podcast on all podcast streaming
What the
forums.
fuck are you doing?
Is that your job?
That's my job, motherfucker.
Fuck this nigga.
And you didn't even name the episode.
Last
You didn't name the
word.
episode. I was
You
gonna
didn't
say,
even
you didn't even name the
name the
episode.
episode.
You didn't
Oh,
even do your
it's
job.
it's crystals.
Oh,
Crystals?
we're naming it Crystals?
Yeah.
All right.
I thought that was I thought that was a pyramid.
Nah, you gotta say it, motherfucker.
Oh, crystals.
All right, let me get back to what I was gonna say.
Say what you
No, so Vianci fucking being a dick trying to steal my. So yeah, follow us on Instagram, Facebook.
This sounds redundant.
Yeah, it don't matter. It's my job.
He gonna edit you out anyways. He gonna put like cow noises.
So watch us on YouTube. Let's do us on Spotify, Google.
Yo, come to the show.
Apple. Come to what was that
February
show?
1st.
February
What
1st.
day does that
What
fall
is it?
on?
I don't even know what it is right now. What is
Saturday.
it?
It's
What
a
is it?
Saturday?
Yeah.
Saturday, huh?
What is it?
I'm off on Saturday.
Comedy show.
Comedy show.
Comedy show. Come
It's
see it.
he's really
Come see
fucking
it.
funny.
Yeah, you're funny right
He's
now. I'm here
funny.
for it.
Thank you.
And thank you guys for enjoying our show.
Yeah,
That's
he's
the
funny.
last word.
He's
Bye.
funny. Deuces.